Welcome back to Ben's Basics. Today we're going to do a quick episode to show you how to make Mountain Dew. One of my very few vices in life, I decided to make it on my own so I can avoid the high fructose corn syrup. And here are the ingredients to make a quick Mountain Dew. We have some sweet and sour mix, some liquid caffeine, key lime flavored, this interesting thing called Oleo Sacchrine, which is citrus flavored oil with sugar, some simple syrup, and carbonated water. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to use a mixing device called a pony and jigger right here. So we're going to start with 1.5 ounces of sweet and sour mix. There we go. Which will be, I believe, 2 jiggers. There we go. Look at me, I'm trying to be a bar show now. Now we're going to use some simple syrup. I'd say about 3/4 of an... no, actually, let's do just half an ounce of syrup. Simple syrup. That'll be great. Right, now we're going to move on to the Oleo Sacchrine. This is a really powerful ingredient. We're going to do about, let's say, 1/4 ounce of Oleo Saccharine. And now the liquid caffeine. Be very careful with this. Don't put more than 1/2 ounce of this into any drink. There we go. Now the one thing I have to warn you is you're not going to get that bright Mountain Dew color doing this method because we're not using any yellow number 5. So we're going to go ahead and top off this Collins glass with some sparkling water, carbonated water. There we go. Yeah, it looks a little pale, but trust me, the color is just an aesthetic. So let's go and taste it. Yeah, that's pretty close, but let's do this a little bit more homemade. This is stuff we can make, and it's actually really easy to make. Let me show you. First, we're going to need some granulated sugar, citrus, 1 extremely large orange, 2 large lemons, 2 very large limes, some lemongrass, some cardamom pods, say about 5, and ginger. So now we're going to zest all our citrus, and doing this with a paring knife. I've tried other things. I've tried a box grater, I've tried a zester, but I find that just taking the time and doing it with a paring knife is best. Don't worry if you have any pith here, that's not really going to affect the flavor. There we go, we just finished zesting our last piece of citrus. Now we're going to go ahead and add the other aromatics to our Oleo Saccharine mix. There we go, about 5 cardamom pods. Don't need to add the cardamom, but I do think you need the ginger, so I'm going to add in about, I'd say 2 tablespoons of very thinly sliced ginger and half a stalk of lemongrass, again sliced super thin. We're just going to put this into a bowl, all of it. Make sure everything's all mixed up, and we're going to add in 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Go ahead and mix it all in. Make sure that there's sugar covering all of this, especially the citrus. The sugar's going to start drawing out the moisture from the zest and the ginger and make a very flavorful, thick syrup. Now we're going to juice all of our citrus using this old-fashioned juicer. pressed down. It's a little bit harder without the rind. It makes the citrus a lot more floppy, but trust me, it's easier to zest than juice than it is to juice than zest. Okay, let's get as much of the juice out. There we go. Alright, now that we have all the juice, we're going to strain the pulp. Now we have a nice, smooth, clear citrus juice. Technically, I think what I made here is very close to Sunny Delight. Maybe I need tangerines in it to make it Sunny Delight. Who knows? Go ahead and grab a spoon and force the rest of the juice out of the pulp. There we go. Got quite a bit of juice out of this too. Really nice. Now what we're doing here is we're basically making our own sweet and sour mix. So now that we have all this juice, we're going to add in another half cup of granulated sugar, just right in the container, sealed up, and we're going to give that a good shake. That's going to pretty much dissolve all the sugar. Make this into sweet and sour syrup. Alright, going to go ahead and refrigerate that. Now we are ready to extract our Oleo Sacchrine. Just checking our sweet and sour. Smells sweet and sour. And there, take a look. Good amount of oil and juices have come out of the rinds, the ginger, the lemongrass, and even essential oils out of the cardamom pods came out. So now we're going to strain the liquids, the Oleo Sacchrine, out of the container very slowly. And now we're ready to assemble. So now we have simple syrup, homemade sweet and sour, homemade Oleo Sacchrine, again our liquid caffeine, some yellow number 5, which I'm not going to use, but here in case you want to use it, trust me, it's not going to work that nicely. So now we're going to do 1/2 ounces of our homemade sweet and sour. Now we're going to get our simple syrup. We're going to do full jigger, which is 0.75 an ounce, so 3/4 of an ounce of simple. We're getting out our homemade Oleo Sacchrine. You know what, for this, I think we're going to go, decisions. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do 1/2 an ounce here for now. Oleo Sacchrine. And let's make it a full ounce. There we go. Full ounce of Oleo Sacchrine. And now the liquid caffeine. Again, we don't want to go over 1/2 an ounce, so we're going to go just do nice quarter. No, let's just do 1/2 an ounce, just a full 1/2 an ounce. I feel like I need a little bit of extra kick today. Now we're just going to top off with some carbonated water. There we go. Again, color is not super bright, but let's give it a taste. Yep, that tastes like Mountain Dew to me. Watch out, Pepsi. Here I come. Like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.